This is an NBC5 First Warning Weather Alert.
Hi there, 2 o'clock on this Monday. Tyler Jankowski here. The rain is continuing to pick up for northern areas, and the flash flooding is still ongoing. In fact, for a lot of us, the expectation is that the flooding gets worse. So I know Ludlow and Londonderry and Weston are already in some cases isolated and cut off from the rest of us. Unfortunately, there's going to be more towns that are in a similar situation as we go through this afternoon and honestly into the overnight, which is going to be an extra challenge once nightfall sets in later on. So this here is a lay of the land right now. We do not have any flood warnings, flash flood warnings for northern New York, which is good to see after all the pounding rainfall in the Ellenburg and Altona area. But basically it's all Vermont. So the green areas are the flash flood warnings. They all pretty much have different expiration times. Let's just say until further notice. I think that's the simple way to put it. And you can see that it includes Newport and Enosburg down through central Vermont. If you're in the Champlain Valley, there's no flash flood warning now, but likely coming later. The expectation is that the rain is going to really fill in for the Champlain Valley later on. St. Jay, down the spine of the Green Mountains. Route 100, pretty much right now, you can't travel it from north to south in the state because there are so many little pieces that are closed due to water that's over the road at the least. The flash flood warning goes all the way down to the Massachusetts border. So if we add the radar layer in, Ben and I were actually just discussing this. It actually looks like a winter storm in terms of how the banding is setting up and pivoting and eventually parking, unfortunately, over some parts of the region. So right now that band is really this yellow area here. It's right over the northern Green Mountains and shifting to the Champlain Valley here, but it's going to stop at some point, likely right over northwestern Vermont, and then that is when the heavy-duty flooding sets in, because I know it hasn't been too bad of a situation in the Burlington or St. Albans or Swanton area yet. Still raining in Ludlow, so flash flooding ongoing and continuing. But in southern Vermont, you see a little bit less on the radar, especially along 91, where it is somewhat dry, maybe a little sprinkle there, but it's certainly not heavy from Springfield to Brattleboro. So clearly the worst of the rain now is shifting into northern areas. The big picture here, again, looks like a sort of like a nor'easter you'd get in the winter, except this is a boatload of water, and it's all bumping up against the mountains, sort of like a funnel effect. So you pour that water into the Green Mountains, it all goes down into where people live, where the homes and businesses are, and where the road is, Route 100, essentially, in the Green Mountains. That's why we've got such a life-threatening situation here as we go through the next couple of hours and really the whole night into tomorrow morning. So here's the rain picking up for northern zones, 5 o'clock. And through this evening, it's still pouring for a lot of northern areas till about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's when the last band comes through, and then it slowly dries out tomorrow, at least what's coming from the sky. But the water will still be coming up in the bigger rivers, and they're now forecast to get to major flood stage in most situations. I want to show you this video here from Ludlow earlier. This is near and around the entrance to Okemo Mountain Resort. People filling sandbags there and trying to shore things up as the water came up very quickly. You can see roads just covered over with trees and cars and lots of water. Lots of water in that area. We've actually got John Hawks standing by live in the Ludlow area. He's been there now for a couple of hours surveying the conditions. We've seen so many of the videos and the pictures that have come in. What is the latest there now, John? What are people saying? Is the water coming up? Is it going down?
Yeah, Tyler, that's right. I'm standing along Route 103 here in Ludlow, right in front of, like you said, in front of the Okemo Mountain Resort. As you can kind of see, the debris is behind me. That was covering the road, and I'll kind of step out of the way so you can see a little bit better. But crews have been working all morning to try to, clear the road, Route 103, kind of get the emergency service vehicles through. The excavators and everything's been out here trying to, kind of clean that road up. That was all covered with, with water, really, really fast rushing water down the hill, and trees and rocks and everything. And you can also see kind of the shopping center to, to our right, the the water was in a couple of the stores up to a couple of feet. Covering in the stores. Crews have been out here all morning working on it. They're a little less concerned with that, but officials also did tell me that they did have to evacuate a few homes in the community, that were, close to the water. And there is a emergency shelter set up in town for those folks. People have been telling me, they've been kind of talking, trying to compare it to, Tropical Storm Irene happened over 10 years ago. Some people are saying that, it could be worse. But the officials have been telling me that because of that storm and how it affected them here and what they've been seeing, they're just taking it, minute by minute and, trying to figure out the best way forward. But right now, it sounds like no one was hurt from the slide that we had over here. But, for now, we're going to be around town, checking out on conditions, so stay tuned to NBC5 for more from down here. So for now, live in Ludlow, John Hawks, NBC5 News. Back to you.
All right, John, thanks for that reporting there. Please keep us updated as we go forward. So it appears here at 2:06, at least in that very particular spot, the water has come down. The crew's making good progress. But I wouldn't look at that video and think we're in the all clear. The flash flood warning is still up, and this is the additional rain as we go forward from this moment, from 2:06 p.m. on into tomorrow morning. You can really see the shift north and northwest. So I know it hasn't been much of an issue in the Champlain Valley yet this round, but the thinking is things really go downhill for Burlington, St. Albans, and Stowe and Smuggler's Notch and Waterbury and those areas this evening, overnight, into the first part of tomorrow. So once all of this water goes through the smaller streams and into the bigger rivers, we have that to contend with for tomorrow, really overnight into tomorrow. This is a relatively new forecast. The forecasts are never perfect, but you got to follow them and follow them as they change for sure. So the Mad River near Moortown, the Winooski River at Montpelier, Lamoille River at Johnson, and the Winooski River right in the Champlain Valley, Essex Junction where that gauge is. All four of these are forecast to be major flooding, in some cases similar to or close to what happened in Irene. So that is what's going to really become the pressing issue tonight and tomorrow, even after the rain stops. So our team coverage continues, and we'll be here as we go forward, keeping you updated with the latest as the new flash flood warnings come in and as the river gauges update, and as our reporters in the field spread all across the state of Vermont have new information. So we'll be here to keep you safe, keep NBC5 on, and we'll be back soon.